And right on time.
Look at us going live right on time. That's unheard of, Gary. What's going on?
They will be shocked. They will be shocked. They will be starting to join at 8:30 in future, just because.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Okay, shall we see who's here? Jeanette's here again. Hi, everyone.
Bonsoir.
Glow. Hi, do you know something? Afterwards, I went down and read the messages and the comments. I didn't know that. What a funny word. Do they say gloom or gloom?
Gloom.
I wonder how they say that. We would say glow. Oh, did they say gloom or gloom?
I would imagine.
I don't know. Phonetically, right? How they say it. Good morning, all. I slept through the mini live. How dare you? Hopefully, I stay awake for this one. Bonnie.
At least you're honest.
Bonnie's hi again. I don't think I've ever made 2 lives in one day. No, not often we do. Guess the snow and near blizzard conditions are worth something. Oh, everybody's in because they're having snow and blizzards. Hi again. Thanks for your advice on my post earlier. You're very welcome. It just goes to show, Dawn, doesn't it? As Dawn went back and had a little tweak after the Challenge Club, and we were talking about her post and bars, and she's found some rather interesting holes underneath the bars. Black ones with a little bit of red in there as well.
See, another light bulb moment.
Ding. And you didn't know it was there because it was all covered up.
Yeah.
You were the other day you were thinking nothing was going on. Shannon's here. Hi, everyone. We'll hopefully arrive later after grocery shopping. Lindsay, thank you for letting me be part of the Dales. Super excited to get started and learn. Yeah.
Welcome to the team, Shannon.
She snuck in. Gary, she snuck in. We'd closed the group and
I had to say, I can't remember whether I said to you or it was with Rachel. I kept saying, and because we get so many people, and I'm rubbish with names until I've actually met the people. I'm rubbish. Rachel is my memory. So I said, Shannon a student? And then another day or two ago down there is Shannon a student? And Rachel would turn and say, you've asked me that probably 10 times. So I think it was just manifesting itself.
And of course, we do have another Shannon.
And we do have another Shannon. We do.
Yes, he'll be getting close to qualifying soon. Pia, hello, everyone. Fiona says, Shannon, woo, me too. Maybe we can study trim together at some point. That's cool. Honestly, cool. Four students from Canada, from Western Canada. One in Vancouver Island, and I think the other 3 are in Alberta, I think. Is that about right? Yeah, amazing. Hi again. These lives are very addictive, says Camilla. Marianne Caffrey's here. Hello.
Hi, Marianne.
Angela, hello, everyone. Bonsoir. Fiona says, also, Lindsay, you said earlier the induction session was March 1st, but mine has it as March 2nd to Sunday, which would not interfere. Oh! Is that what we've done? So I'm saying to Shannon, well, we'll just have to shift the Challenge Club. We will confirm. We'll either shift Challenge Club or shift you. We will confirm. I think depends. I don't know. Because it falls, Gary, their induction falls on the first Saturday of the month.
Oh, yes.
Don't worry. It will happen on one of those days.
It will.
Laura, hello all. Angie Medler says, hi again, and hi, Gary. Welcome, Shannon. Welcome.
Hi, Angie.
Well done. That's Angie, who's also one of our students. Uta, hi from Germany, she says. Gloam like home. Right.
Gloam.
Who knew? Who knew that? We're not going to fail. Gloam like home like gnome, perhaps. Therese says, hello from a snowy North Sweden. Lydia, hello again, everyone. Jenny's here. All the same faces. Isn't it lovely? Hey, from Sweden. Charlotte's here. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Charlotte.
Yeah, way. Wow. Go, Shannon. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Very, very good. Ramona, hello from Spain.
Hi, Ramona.
Dawn says, no, I didn't know it was there. No wonder he has been footy for a while. Imagine it, right? Because they're like icebergs. What you see on the top is not what's going to be underneath. If you were to keep digging, which we obviously don't suggest, because it will grow out, but if you were to keep digging, it would get bigger, that hole. Yeah, that's what happens. Hello again. Any new pros from New Zealand? No. Or Australia. It's America and Canada winning the race at the moment. And Germany's coming in now. So our country numbers are going up. But
Perhaps New Zealand and Australia need the personal touch.
I suspect perhaps when we've been, maybe there might be some others. Who knows?
Who knows?
Hi, lovely, says Tara. Lovely, says Tara. I just had a wonderful, calm time with Amira. She is changing so much now. Her feet are on the ground. Oh, that's so
fantastic.
Lovely. Bonnie says March 1st is the Clydesdale Zoo. Yes. So it has to be March 2nd then. But then, when are we doing Challenge Club then? Oh, I don't know. Damn it.
It might have to be a Friday Challenge Club. We'll sort it out.
Tara says, how's Tim? Oh,
invalid.
Jill Truscott said hello. Right, Tim. I'll tell you about Tim. So this morning we were heading to the hospital bright and early to because we went in on Saturday morning for more x-rays, and they told us that he would, because he smashed the bottom of his radius, he hasn't just cracked it around the bottom of the radius, he's cracked it and put it into 3 pieces, the articulating part of the bone that articulates with the little bones in your wrist. So because of that, they want to operate and put a plate in to secure it all, but the plate is radius shaped, and the ends of his bones aren't really quite radius shaped at the moment. So what they were going to do,
it's not funny.
No. So we were heading this morning for Tim to go into hospital to have what the hell do they call them? It's an external cage, a fixator, an external fixator, where he would have pins, 2 pins going into, sounds awful, doesn't it? 2 pins going into his radius bone, and then 2 pins going into one of the metacarpal bones. I don't know which one, I guess this one here, or they sometimes go in the thumb. And that would have to have been dressed every day. Okay, so Tim's just showing me this. You ready? Look away if you're squeamish. Look away. Look away now. I'm warning you. Look away. Look away. You ready? Right. That's what he would have had today, or something similar to that. But this clever fella just broke the bottom of it. Not Tim. Have you got your piece of paper that she drew on?
No, only my coat.
To find the piece of paper that the surgeon drew on. So anyway, there we were driving in, a bit silent in the car, you know, contemplating what was about to happen. And he gets this phone call from the surgeon who says, well, we've all had another look this morning at your x-rays, and we think that the plaster that you've got on at the moment is doing a good enough job at keeping those bones stable so that they can start to knit together, because they have to, the reason for the cage is so that they can start to knit together, because once they start to knit together and they become more solid again, then they can put the plate on. But they can't put the plate on at the moment because they're all not attached. So we went, oh, that was it. We had to do it. And we didn't have to. Well, we were taking Asher to the train station, which was jolly good because we would have been late actually for Asher. So thankfully that there's a silver lining. Well, many silver linings, because he doesn't have to go and have a fixator put on. Now we have to go back again on Monday because on Monday, we get more x-rays for his arm, and then they'll make more decisions. So they've not ruled out sticking a plate in yet, and also they've not ruled out putting a fixator on. They just said, we think at this stage, we would cause more harm than good. Do you want to see, should we geek out on his CT scan? Should we have a little look?
Let's have a look at Timmy's hoof.
Yes, let's have a look at Timmy's hoof. Okay, let's here we go. Right, I'll share screen. Wait a moment. Share screen. Collecting your callers. Here. It is. You see that? Right. So, to orientate you, this bit is the radius. That's the bone that's on the thumb side of your arm. The other side is the ulnar, and you can. This is a CT scan. You can see the end of the ulnar here, right? These are the carpal bones. There are 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can only see 6, 7, 8. I think those are the end of the metacarpals. There are meant to be 8. Maybe he's lost a few. This bone here is the This bone here is meant to be is the scaphoid. That's the little jigger that I broke my scaphoid. Georgia broke a scaphoid. I think you broke your scaphoid, didn't you, at once? So that's difficult to tell when you've got a little break in that. And that, my friends, guess what that bone's also known as? Guessing, Gary? Do you want to guess what that bone's also known as? It's one of the bones in the horse's hoof.
Navicular?
Yeah, that one's known as the navicular. So it's like a boat. So that's your navicular in your hand. It's one of the carpal bones. Now, the end of his radius isn't meant to look like this. If this cartilage is meant to go all the way around, nice and evenly to here, but it's broken. So we have a break all the way across like that, with a piece that's missing here, or it's floating about. So he's got a fracture going down here, a fracture going down here, and it looks like there might be one there as well. Beautiful. So that means to stop these pieces floating off into becomes little sequestrums, this is this articulating surface is jagged now. You can see that. So they're going to try and let this heal a little bit, and then they'll probably put the plate in. But there you are. His fingers are down here. Let's just look, see if we can see the break. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. There's another view of it. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, bless him. Bless little cotton socksies. That was him. Very classic shovel shape. That's him. That's at the night, looking a bit worse for wear. That's we've seen that one. Yeah, now this one you can see a little bit more of the end, and you can see how it's broken off here. And yeah, it's not great. Let's see this one. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit more of that one now. You just see the end of the ulnar poking in there. Yeah, there you go. You can see your finger bones, which incidentally, one of those will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Be that one, 2. That's the thumb side. 1, 2. Be that one, I guess. Would be the third metacarpal would be the cannon bone. So that's it again. You can see the spongiosum has been damaged. Oh, there we go. So there.
Basically, I'm a very, very brave soldier.
He's a very brave soldier. Looks poking up ear and And when I saw it, I said to him, "Oh dear, you've broken your wrist." And he went, "No, I haven't. And I went, "Yes, you have." Yes, you have. Anyway. So it's what's called a Smith's fracture, because he landed on it like that with his body and went snap. Hyperflexed his wrist, or hyperextended that area. Instead of that, which is the classic, where you do this and then you displace the end of your radius, he did that. That's called a collis fracture, apparently. I nerded out on it a little bit, and that one's called the Smiths. and they show you the Smiths fracture, a third, like type 3, as being cracked across and then down. He's got type 3 on steroids. Look at them all going navicular, navicular, navicular. Yeah, it's CT scan geeking. I'm completely boobed. My subscription for Germany 3-day. How do I contact also to access channels? What do you mean? What
I think there are some people now. We might be jumping the gun, but we think that there are a number of people, 3 in fact, that have booked onto Galsworth when they live in Germany. So I believe Rachel, if she hasn't already, she has emailed those 3 people just to confirm. If she hasn't, it was definitely on her list because we were discussing it this morning.
Yes.
But
and
if
I
not, just email or contact me, Jeanette, or Rachel, my wife Rachel, and then we'll sort it out for you. No problem.
Angie Medler says March 1st is the Connemara too. Yeah, I think you're earlier. Oh God. Poor
End
Tim.
of modules and start of modules are very busy at that weekend.
It's a very busy weekend. Why
It's
did we?
a very
Yes,
big...
and I mean, of course, that's just how it is, isn't it? Oh, damn it!
It is.
Charlotte says, "Oh, poor Tim." No, look, the poor Timin.
Yeah.
Navicular. Well done, navicular. I think maybe you can't see the pisiform bone on that view. No, you could see the scaphoid, the lunate, trifoid, the tri something
You're such a nerd.
and I couldn't see the pisiform. Does he have osteoporosis, or was it just a very bad fall? Yeah. Well, he's old boy, isn't he now? He's 55. He shouldn't have osteoporosis. He hasn't. It's never been seen, but of course he's of the age now, isn't he? Where his bones aren't quite as strong as they used to be when he was younger. It was a bad fall. I mean, his whole weight off the bed.
All 11 stone.
Yes, he said it's all 9 stone of him. Fell off the bed onto his arm. Well, it looks a mess. It is a mess. Ouch, says Dawn. Carol Colbert says, was he trying to tuck and roll? Yeah, like we were. Like...
Perhaps we need to teach him.
Badly, from a height. Right, imagine this. You're stood on the end of here's your bed, right? Bed. Light bulb is over there, right in front of the bed. A good arm stretch away from the bed. So not above the bed, in front of the bed. So he's standing on the bed, edge of the bed.
It gets worse.
Leaning, nothing to lean on, right? Leaning, wobbling, and he honestly, Gary will tell you, it's not the steadiest, and he's wobbling like this. I wasn't there, but I anyway, and he didn't even succeed to get the light bulb in. I don't even think you were changing it, where you were just putting one in. Yeah, it didn't even have one. He was just trying to put it in, and he didn't even succeed to do that. I think, did you have the light bulb in your hand when you went down? Did you let go?
No.
No. I guarantee.
He had hold of it. He was saving the lamp.
He was. And guess what? The
He did.
the light didn't break. The lamp, sorry. Lamp bulb.
Yes,
the lamp
it's a
didn't break.
lamp.
It's one of
Bulbs
Gary's
grow, lamps glow.
It's one of Gary's pet peeves.
Well,
Just like
it's
one of my.
those
What's one of
electrical
my?
engineer things.
It's great. Bulbs, lamps, What's it again?
Bulbs grow, lamps glow.
There you go. There. I should know that. I've taught.
And
What's a bit of electricity at school?
there was my father. Well, it was almost like adopted father. When he did something stupid, Rachel would really get to him, and she's probably saving this till she sees him. And it's one of her sayings. Well, you were just being a bit of a dick. Stop being a dick.
Stop being a dick. Stop it. No, it's impossible. What's one of my pet peeve sayings, Gary? I have a few.
Oh God, you'd have to start me off. There is loads.
Yeah.
What's that?
FF. For.
Oh, for free. And I say it all the time. And she might be I might be ranting, and we might be in the car, and I'm ranting, and just because I say, and I do it on purpose now, just to get her going. It's not for free. It is just free.
Free.
If it's free, it's free. It's not
Yes.
for free.
No, it's for something.
It's for something.
£5, £6. It's not for free. That's not proper grammar. It's free.
It's for free.
But because it has that.
It's a filler word. It's a filler
is.
word.
And
Everybody uses it, except Lindsay.
Sorry?
Alliterative.
Alliterative, yes, except for me. Everybody uses it except for me, and it winds me up. And I see it written everywhere. La 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 for free. No, all you had to say was free. You can have the tickets free. You can go to the concert free, not for free. There's no such thing. Stop it. Stop it. I'll bet you there's a bunch of people who didn't know that, who are going, oh.
We always
Oh,
say it.
yes.
I
No.
didn't even think about it until you said.
Mm.
I still
For
say it.
something, but not for free, because free is a nothing. Anyway, I've just Tara says, Tim, I hope your servants are treating you well. Oh, it just did a manic laugh.
That would be servant.
Servant.
Oh no, you've got Pinky with you.
I've got Pinky.
Is Pinky keeping you
No,
warm?
Pinky's her. We went for a walk today, and Pinky fell out. She came. I called her, and she came running around a hedge so fast that she slid on her right arm and couldn't correct herself and kept on sliding. Oh, she was.
Oh, so she knows she's a bit limpy.
She held her paw up for mummy. It was hurty.
Poor
It was
Pinky.
hurty. It really hurty. So she keeps lying there. She's gone to sleep at the moment. Yes.
Your pig's driving me up the wall.
Does she keep getting out?
She meets me at the gate every morning.
Emily meets Gary at the gate every morning. Well, we'll be home tomorrow. We're coming home tomorrow.
I have to feed her first, and I have to lock her out of the tag room. Otherwise, she helps herself.
Oh,
She's
well,
naughty.
you must. She's naughty piggy. Naughty piggy. Damn light bulbs. I know, right? Jeanette says
Lamps.
thanks. Yes, damn light lamps. Geez, 51 is nothing. He's got at least, no, he's 50. Did I say 51?
No, you didn't say that. Yeah.
Oh, I said 50. He's 55.
I've got all this to come, Tara. I've got another 2 years to go.
Yeah. You're just a baby. Put him on a Shetland bareback and teach him how to roll and fall.
I could just see him on Splash, can't you?
Oh dear. Teresa's poor Tim. Look, it's a whole session about you again, darling. Look, he loves it. He loves it. Liv Avery, Marina Anno. Good morning again in Maori.
New
love
Zealand.
Is it Marina Anno? Is that how you say it? Have we got that right? Phonetically, let us know, Viv. I haven't heard for free before. What, you haven't heard that it's incorrect, or you've never heard anybody say you can have it for free?
Do you know, now we've had this conversation, people will see it and hear it everywhere, because I did.
And they'll think of me. It's like hypnosis, you see. Now you'll see it everywhere and go, oh, it's wrong. It's wrong. It should be free. I know I've ruined my entire family. Free. I missed the Tim demo. Love to you all. Hazardous household this week. We love Pets 100. It's Morana Anu. Morana Anu. Morana Anu. We'll need to say that to each other every morning. Morana Anu. I bet I haven't said that. I bet she's going, oh God, she's crucifying it. Tiv here from Pennsylvania. We love pets. Hello, Tiv. Stella says, only heard it is free. Good. Well done. They must speak correctly in Australia then. G'day. G'day. It's not for free, mate. It's just free, isn't it? It's free. Put another Barbie put another prawn on the Barbie. Free. Not for free, mate. Sheila. So stereotypical. Fiona says,
they call it prawns either. They call it shrimps, don't they?
Shrimp. Put another shrimp on Barbie. Sheila. Give us a Foster's.
Amber
Who
Nectar.
did we see? Who?
Amber Nectar. Was that Foster's?
Amber Nectar. Was that? No, Amber
Was that an
Nectar
advert?
was that Foster's?
Have I got that right, Timmy?
No, I think he thinks it's Foster's.
Timmy's an expert on adverts.
Oh, sorry. What did you say? Fiona says you can't say anyways. It's not a real word. It should be anyway. Drives me nuts when people add the S. Anyways, get Gary to say everything.
Everything.
Sorry, can't hear you.
Everything.
It's not how you say it, though, is it?
It isn't. Not when I'm on a flow. It's everything.
Everything. Or
everything.
Sometimes you don't say you go everything, but you end it with a K. It's not got a G on the end for
no,
anything.
It's got a K. It's a hintyism.
It's a hintyism. We've all got and look at the end of every word, every sentence.
Yeah, look.
I'm going to go and get the pizza out of the oven. Look.
That's a Wiltshire thing. Wow.
It's a Wiltshire
my part
thing.
of Wiltshire. Not Timmy's part of Wiltshire.
No, your Salisbury part, not Timmy's part, Girls World. We will share when we are in New Zealand together. We will, Viv. I am so looking forward to it. Nailed it.
I got something right, Linz.
No, it's just prawns.
I got it wrong. Right, okay.
Hi, Gary. Do you say something too?
I do.
Fishes drives me nuts. It's fish. Yes. Fishes. Look at those fishes. Oh, look at those fishes swimming down there.
I don't think I say that.
Swimming down that river for free. Getting something for nothing.
We've got an English lesson going on here now.
Right then. I was going to show you, wasn't I? I was going to I bet I won't be able to find it now. I was going to show you that time lapse.
Oh yes.
You know, remember I put that. I put the
6
post
weeks,
up.
yeah. The soul shop.
Let's see if I can find it. Come along. Right. Oh. No. Yes. Well, that's shocking. I found it. Okay. Present arms. There. Can you see that?
It's just whizzing. Here we go.
Right. So, because, you know, you try, don't you, to take the sole shot exactly right. But hooves and photographs are notoriously problematic. So she did a really good job at trying to be very particular at taking her photos. But they are slightly out and sometimes, and a little, one of them is a little bit blurry. But what I did is to try and keep them nice and pretty much even with each other. Obviously, I tried to make them all the same size, and I put a line across where the back of the heel is. And can you see that this heel here touches that line, but this doesn't, because the foot's slightly twisted. And then the red lines indicate the end of the true bar. Now look here. Can you see? Oh, it's gone. Where have you gone? Hang on a minute. Exit full screen. You can still see it. Can you see my little cursor?
Yep.
So look at this. Dawn Lim, are you watching? Look. This is I cannot tell you how common this is. So there is a tiny little black spot. Keep your eye on that black spot. And this looks like a bit of mud, but there's a bit of black underneath there as well. It's not the true bar. This is extra accreted bar material that's never been, well, I say never been cleared, just not been cleared enough. And now Alison is on the case. So what we're looking at is that if you look here, you can see, in fact, that there's a shape here like this, because even though she did a good job, you can still see the top of this. That would all be white if she'd cleared that down to the hard sole plane. So she's not taken that little top of the accreted bit of bar material off, nor has she taken it there. But she's done a pretty good job with the true bars. Now, a lot of people would look at this foot and not see any real problem with it. In fact, some people might go, well, yeah, great, but we can spot little things, can't we? Well, keep your eye on this area here and this area here too as we go through. And I'll play it at ordinary speed. I wonder if I can. Yeah, I can. I'll play it at ordinary speed first. All right, you ready? Here we go then. So that's number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look here on 6. Do you see this now? Do you see where it's really showing itself now? It's still there. It's still folded over. And that little spot is still there, really, but it's a lot of this, and it's discolored here because it's getting pressure. But also look down. I can't, if I bring my thing on, that thing comes there. But look around the apex of the frog. Basically, what you have now is this is paler here, and this is paler here. What you have is that there's compaction all the way around here now. The heels have come forward somewhat, but not a lot. Not really a lot. There's not a lot to do. Some people, many people would pick that up and think there was nothing to trim. Yeah, doing a really good job at keeping the walls down, pretty much nearly at the hard sole plane. But look here, there's this little telltale sign of too much going on here. And that's just in 6 weeks. So let's play that again. Let's play it ordinary speed again. Okay. Oh no, what did I do then? Sorry, that was a bit fast. There we go. Look at a spot and stick with it. And by the time it gets to this, when we were on here, you can really see, can't you? Hang on, that's not the one I want. This one, look at this. You can really see quite a lot of that accreted bar material. But then as you get to this one, it's almost disappeared. Now you see this big hole here? That's part of the original little dot, that little infection. And watch that hole get covered up. Look at that. It's still there though. The infection is still underneath that bit of bar. And look at this spot here as we go through. Now look, there it is. So there's infection all underneath there. Now it's getting covered up. Barely can see it really. Just see the tiny little end of it now, and there's a lot of stuff over the top of it. It's breaking out still a little bit. It's like spots. And there it is just there. But the majority of it is covered up under here. And we'll come along and we'll nip that off, you know, take it off with the knife, and then we'll see big holes. And now Gary and I and the pros, when they pick these up, put like this up, we would clear all this. And then we'd find the problems underneath. I might, Dawn, go and share your images actually that you put up. But yeah, isn't that interesting?
That was a really good exercise.
Play it one more time. Let's play it one more time. Look how the horse keeps the roll. Look how beautiful that roll is kept. You know, you'd look at that foot and think, oh, yeah. Imagine this was a big cob that hadn't had the bars removed. And 6 weeks down the line, what would happen? Even more bar. Look at this. This is where the true bar was. I mean, you just can't even tell that that's where it was anymore. Crazy, right? I mean, the frog's a bit tatty, but it's okay. It's just, yeah. That was a really good exercise. There we go.
It's interesting, isn't it? No matter how much we try to get the right environment and surfaces and movement, how we still have to intervene and be able to co-trim. We do put an awful lot of effort into allowing them to move more on varied surfaces, because obviously horses are the horses' cousins out in the American Great Basin. They don't have this, but then they are walking over very hard, very stony and very varied terrain. We do our best, but most of our problem in the domestic environment is that there's not enough movement.
Yes.
That is the basic thing. You may not have much to do on the hoof walls and at the heels because they're self-maintaining, but are they maintaining in those all-important bars and
in that bowl?
In that bowl, yes, indeed.
We'll have a look at Dawn's in a minute. Vivian is here. Hello, everyone. Timmy, did you sort Vivian's new form out? No, it's coming. Apparently, he's going to sort it out. He's playing weak man with weak arm. No, sorry, I forgot my arm. My arm.
Ow.
Can you hear him?
Yes. It sounds like a very butch cat.
Yeah. Don't butch about him, mate. Oh, I didn't mean that, darling. I didn't mean. We love pets 1000. Tiff says, thank you. I've wondered how all the extra bar and cooties get covered up. Cooties? It's a new word. I like it. It's like gloam. I like gloam too. It's a new word. I would think the body would want to push it out. What, like a baby? Just push it out. Wow, that's fascinating and so relevant to my situation. Isn't it just? I tell you, was the horse sore? No, not particularly. No. But just Can you see that that horse has got a little, that frog isn't the best looking frog in the world, is it? It was a bit thin and puny, wasn't it? And there's no need for that. So do you think that horse at times is loading correctly? May not have even picked it up. And compacting more material in the back of the foot. So the frog has suffered because of lack of proper loading at times. Marion says, awesome to really see what's happening with this video. Yeah. Shanna says, I'm back listening while I drive home. We'll catch. Don't, for God's sake, look at any images while you're driving. Just listen. Don't do. We've all done it. Don't do it. Snowy where you are and icy. And what are you doing outside? You'll freeze to death. Lovely greetings to Tim, says Vivian. Sleeping. He's rolled over now, sleeping like a baby. It's not asleep. I love Double Live Day. Tim says cooties are bugs. Oh, I didn't know that. Yes, we got love. Yes, we got love. Right, shall we have a look at a perfect example of what can happen when on another horse? Now we've just looked at that. Let's go and have a look on another horse. Now we say, Gary and I will tell you so many times, bar abscesses
are the gold standard
of abscesses. They are.
Abscesses. Yeah.
They are. Somebody said the other day, another hoof guru said, rubbish. It's rubbish. Never seen a bar abscess or something crazy like that. And on a webinar that I had a sneak preview of a few weeks back from another hoof guru, they were talking about this hoof and they were showing a picture from the caudal view, and they were she was talking about the hoof. No, I'm talking about the hoof. I'm explaining on his hoof. I tell you what it's like. I tell you. And I'm going, no, obviously going to mention the fact that this horse had an abscess, a slit at the back. You're going to mention horse had an abscess. And also just forward of the heel, there was black along the side and just black on the inside where the bar is. So that's indicating that there's a big layer of infection underneath there. That's gone now, but that will eventually come off. Now, interesting, one of the problems that they had with this horse was posture and walking funny and not quite right. And yet nobody spotted the fact that this horse had had an abscess. And in fact, she did mention this little slit in the heel, but she just said, look at the frog. You see, the frog isn't so good. The frog's getting holes in it. And my eyes, you know, like those joke, like things. That's what my eyes were doing. I'm like, mention the abscess. Mention it. Nope. Oh, it's expert. It's expert. Nope. Don't see him. Don't realize what it is. What? Oh, come on. Right. Okay. Let's share my screen. Let me share my screen. Right. So this is Dawn. Thank you, Dawn, for putting these pictures up. Lovely. And you've had a good old go today. Well done. I like that. Touched the seat of corn with your rasp. Well done. Now, can you see? I could almost say to you, if I'd have said to you, I mean, bar the fact that the frog looks a bit different, if I'd have said to you, oh, the video I've just shown you, we went and we just took that slither of bar off, and that's what was, you'd believe that was the same foot, wouldn't you? Right at the end of the true bar, which you see here, like this, that's where these little holes almost always appear. I mean, they also go down the side of the bar. Now, you previous photos to this, Dawn, the previous one, you could see the black line right down the bar, and you've pretty much cleared that. Well done. But look what was left, and that is the tip of the iceberg. But you can't go chasing it. Do you see black discoloring here? Do you see this? And here and here? This is all part of that infection. There's a little bit breaking out here. This is more to do with balance, really. But we've had issues in the white line before. Look, where we've got some scarring. And if we go over here, look at this. Look here. Little crack here that's not quite cleared. So I haven't quite cleared that one. And we're only talking a little bit, but there it is. And that's where they linger. And a little bit of a crack up here. Bar abscesses are stupidly common. And sometimes they don't develop into a full-blown burst at the back abscess. They just make the horse footy. And when they get footy, they don't load the back of the foot properly. Now, you may not even notice that, but they won't load properly. Look at that. See that hole? You just carefully see there's a little bit of red there, carefully see there's a little bit. And if you really look, you can actually see this is still more material. But now you've got it down to that will exfoliate a little bit more now. It'll take a while for these things to clear. But until we clear all of these problems, we get him walking correctly and we keep that balance going, we're not going to clear those cracks. And this is another foot. Oh no, I think it might be the same foot. I think did you? No, I think this is a different foot, isn't it? Yeah, it's a different one. Well, there she blows. Look at that. Yep. See this white bit underneath here? That's the new sole coming through. And all of this black creeps all the way under all of this and sits under there. See the red? That's come through as well. And that was when it was being formed, when it was very, very sore. Once it gets to this stage, it's thrushy and a bit smelly, but usually the infection is passing. But then it starts all over again. Look. Down the true bar and then right here. You'll get to really, but we must say to you, please don't go chasing it. Don't go digging. Don't go digging. Look at the state of that. But you did a good job there. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. But again, like we said in the, let's go back to this one. Like we said in the challenge club, still need to get some feathering in there, girly. Do you see it still above that hard sole plane? Yeah? Still need to feather that in. There you go. Fascinating, isn't it? Tiv says he probably never cleared the compacted bars then, because after I did, I found one on each of the 4 feet. So common. Ask Bethan about it at Galsworth. She'll tell you how common it is.
Or it was.
Nothing burst out. I guess it's just been festering away on the inside. Yeah. Imagine that. What do you like when you've got sore spots in your foot, like blisters and things like that? You don't quite load properly, do you? But you don't want to look like an invalid, and you don't want to show the world like Tim. And you don't want to show the world that you're a bit lame or a bit crook. So you change your gait a little bit.
You adapt. Yeah.
And they're prey animals. They don't want to appear lame. When a horse really shows you he's lame, he's like, "Oh, come and eat me. Come and eat me, because I'm stuffed." Lindsay, you are hilarious. Thanks for that. It's lovely. When my bar was bar abscessing, when my boy was bar abscessing it over and over, I was told it was tendinitis. Of course it is. I could write a whole book on what people have said. how many times I have come to an owner and go, oh, Lindsay, I didn't want to disturb you. I know you're so busy. One of my clients, I know you're so busy. You're so busy. And why didn't you phone me? No, because you're busy. Read, because I'm scared of you. That's partly that. And they love me, but they're slightly frightened. And they go, oh, you know, Brian, he's been in a corner of the field. I didn't want to put him in the stable. The vet told me I had to put him in the stable, but I could hear you on my shoulder, so I wasn't going to do that. I put him in the corner of the field, put some, you know, fence posts out, and he's been in the corner of the field with a bit of hay. I don't know how he did it. How did what? Pulled his tendon. Did he? He's so much better though now. Well, what did that then? Well, I don't know. Maybe the box rest, maybe him just resting made it better. Oh, should we go and have a look, shall we? Come on. So we go, and I'm like this. And I get down there. And this horse has had a bit of a history of because it weakens, the area gets weakened. And sure enough, I go, look, he's popped an abscess. And she just went, oh, I am not joking how much, I'm not even going to tell you how much money I paid to the vet to come. I said, did they scan? Did they do a ultrasound or anything? No. But there was swelling in the leg, Lindsay. Yes, there's swelling in the leg.
Because it ain't moving.
Can it walking on it? It's an edema. Oh, I'll take the electric posts out then, shall I? That's a good idea. That's just as we do. Let him walk. So many times abscesses are misdiagnosed all the darn time, because going back to the video, you get a vet. The majority, I have to tell you, would pick up a foot like that and not spot those little tiny little black pinpricks. Remember we told you about when we were at Beck's Nairn's clinic, right? And brilliant, by the way, those 2 days, fabulous. So was Guinness, good crack. We not crack as in drugs. We don't do drugs. No, as in crack. It's just an Irish thing, right? Crack, 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 crack. No, CRAIC. And when we asked, we put a foot in her lap, didn't we, Gary? And we said, trim that. And she held the knife up. So, you know, the knife has got, here's your hoof knife. And the knife has got a blade that runs along here. And so you're using the side of the blade as much as you can, not the end, putting, like, you know, the map of London on the bottom of your horse's foot. So she just went like that, upright, forgot about all this blade here, and just used the end here and was going. We were like, whoo, stop, what are you doing? She went, well, I'm, I don't know. And on his, I wish we'd taken photographs, Gary, but I don't think we did, of his feet. God, why didn't we take photographs? That's stupid. And on one of his back feet, he had, the bars were so overgrown. And one of them, and this horse was, I mean, he did have quite some considerable little problems in joints and things. But how much of that was down to bad posture or bad conformation, or how much of that was down to having sore feet for probably the majority of his life? Imagine that.
An age,
like
yeah.
walking with tight shoes on that are rubbing all your life. So there was this bar on this side and it was sticking up in the air because it was so, do you remember, Gary? And it was like this and rancid underneath. Nobody said anything, but it happened to be facing us when she was doing this. So I said, stop it. I said, don't do that. I said, look over there. Look at that foot. Do you see the bar? poking up because he's had an infection underneath it. And to a man, they all went, "Oh, is that what it is?" Now, these weren't people who were non-horsey people. These were people who had their own horses and were physios, massage therapists, vet. Nobody spotted it, and yet it's going, "Hello, hello. Just let you know, I've been an abscess. Woo. Anybody see me? No, nobody sees me. No. Oh, nobody sees me. I'll just keep on being an abscess then." And then you can blame it on posture. You can blame it on bad conformation. Ain't going very well. Put them in shoes. Take the pressure off the infection. Oh, he goes a bit better now. It's lovely. Oh, he's gone lame. Really lame. He's broken his leg. He's got tendonitis. He's pulled a tendon. No, he's just got a bloody bar abscess. Tara says, can we start an EastEnders type soap opera? We could call it a soul opera. Oh. I'm not saying that you have to be Peggy Mitchell. She is, but it would be funny. Get off my hoops. Oh,
very good.
Very good. Right. We've done nearly an hour, bar 3.5 minutes. That was very good. It was a bar evening. I've been very bad at getting my last 2 It's Not Rocket Science lessons out. I'm going to try and get a couple recorded this week so we can get back into that again. I don't know what I'm doing, and I think I'd planned on doing it. Do you want to see some of the notes that I make when I'm getting ready for my rocket science lessons? Sort of things I do. Oh, I've done that one. That was the anatomy of the hoof. That one. Right. It's time to go. Right, I'm going to close the book. It's bedtime, everybody. We've done our bedtime stories. Wasn't that fun? We'll do another one on Thursday. Off you go now. Those of you who are in this part of our world, Earth, go to bed. I'm going to go and watch Unforgotten in series 2. It's getting gripping.
Unforgotten.
It's Nicola Walker.
Oh, yes.
It's good. It's gripping. If you want a gritty thriller or a gritty cop drama, it's good. We've watched series 1. We absolutely blasted it all in one night. Watched the whole lot. All right then, my lovelies. Bye-bye. Thank you for staying. And don't forget, like, share, follow, and subscribe.
See you Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Take care.
Bye.